Episode 6 of Reacher Season 1 starts with Reacher examining the pictures Finley has managed to obtain of Kleiner's injuries. It would appear that the wounds were inflicted by hitmen from Venezuela. Reacher theorizes that the big boss isn't happy with Kleiner's work and killed him. Meanwhile, Teal runs traffic at the station. He's going to prepare a statement for the public, but when Finley shows up, KJ does too, and immediately starts swinging punches. He's obviously not happy and believes Finley killed his dad. So Teal has Finley lay low and not investigate further while he deals with KJ. That's not suspicious at all. Roscoe heads up to see Charlie and the girls. She's a mess, erratic and clearly paranoid. Picard promises to be in touch in a few days and leaves. Meanwhile, Finley goes on a stakeout with Reacher, who manages to bag himself a van to keep himself discreet. Together, they watch Kleiner's warehouse while we learn more about Finley's history. It turns out his wife is actually deceased. He's not divorced or has marital issues. He originally left Boston because the painful memories of his wife were just too much to bear. His reminder of how he failed her is how he puts it. It's a really beautiful chat and one that allows us to learn more about this cop and what drives him. However, movement at the warehouse sees Kleiner's nephew preparing for another delivery. Less than 24 hours after Kleiner is death. Yep, this rings alarm bells for them too, and they head off to tail him. The driver arrives at a motel for some shut-eye, allowing Finley and Reacher to break into the truck and figure out what he's hiding. Only the truck is empty. It seems like he's not shipping money out. Reacher turns his attention back to his brother's note and phones a contact called William Bryant. Unfortunately, he's been killed that very morning. That leaves them with another contact to deal with Professor Costello. It seems the hitmen haven't got to her yet, so Reacher hurries over to make sure that doesn't happen. Meanwhile, the safe house is compromised. Roscoe encourages Charlie to grab the kids and leave while she tries to get the jump on the men watching from the black car in the distance. Thankfully, Roscoe manages to stop the two men, courtesy of a grenade and some tense, nail-biting diversion tactics in the woods. Eventually, Roscoe joins Charlie and the girls as they head out in the morning, hiking through the woods until they make it to a diner. Once there, Charlie confirms that Paul was in deep and she knew about this. Kleiner encouraged Paul to go to Venezuela with him and meet one of his big clients. Kleiner encourages Paul, telling him he would only need to work a limited amount of time and impressing the boss with the amount of funds transferred in a few hours. So Kleiner offered him a lucrative salary 4 times his current wage and with a good deal of bonuses too. The thing is, all of this is a trap. Kleiner getting Paul to transfer those funds was actually money laundering to the highest degree, and with Kleiner now in possession of Paul's details and paper evidence of this transaction, he's forced into this line of work whether he likes it or not. Just to prove how serious they are, he's forced to watch another man crucified and castrated in front of him. Dressed in a suit, Reacher plays the role of Costello's lawyer. He manages to get a meeting with her at the station, where she admits that she and Joe were collaborating together. Alongside Bryant, they were helping the agent with mass and detectable counterfeiting on a global level. Joe noticed that super bills were being made in Georgia. A cold shiver runs down Reacher's back. He's had it all backwards. It turns out the money is actually being made in the US and then shipped out to Venezuela. Realizing this is a big deal, he speaks to the desk sergeant outside, Diaz, and implores him to help keep her safe. He wants Costello looked after and urges him to make sure she stays protected but off the records. He agrees. Realizing he's being followed, Reacher thwarts the assailant and beats him with his own tie outside in the back alleys. Choking him out off the banister, Reacher is left to fight another day, despite sporting blood across his new suit.